Good evening. Welcome once again to John's Wrestling Views. I am your host, John. Big thing going on right now, obviously, is the fact that the Royal Rumble is just around the corner. As I'm filming this video, it is actually 9 days away. And to really excite everybody for this Royal Rumble match to come, the announcement was made via WWE.com last Monday that was soon brought up on Raw, that this year, instead of the traditional 30-man Royal Rumble match, it will be a 40-man match. WWE's big push to this is that, it's going to be the biggest Royal Rumble match of all time, and they're adding the excitement, and quite frankly, yes, I'm excited. But I'm really wondering is if that's their full reason. We have two other matches signed for the Rumble right now. There's Randy Orton versus The Miz for the WWE Championship, and Edge defends the world title against Dolph Ziggler. That's it, and then the Royal Rumble match. So is it because they're wanting to really make a big Royal Rumble match? Or is it because they don't know what else to do with their time for that pay-per-view, so they decide they're going to extend the Royal Rumble match so it is 40 men? I'm assuming they're going to be at 90-second intervals again. I don't know for sure, though. I'm guessing we'll probably see one more match get signed in the next week for the Rumble. Maybe they'll finally have Natalya defend the Divas Championship against Melina. I don't know. But I'm curious to see, as, the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view will be up next, and there's not going to be too many matches there, too. The big thing about that pay-per-view is there's two Elimination Chambers matches, those take time as well. And then leading up to WrestleMania, but the thing I'm really liking about what's going on for the Royal Rumble this year is there's so many different rivalries compacted into one. I'm kind of getting sick of the Alberto Del Rio R-Truth rivalry already. It seems like it's going nowhere fast. But a lot of people were sick of Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio's rivalry. Yes, it's well documented. They still kind of have the rivalry, and it'll be, I'm sure, brought up again in the Royal Rumble match coming up on the 30th. But yeah, it's something though. John Cena and CM Punk is the biggest rivalry in wrestling today, at least in WWE. Which brings me to Raw last Monday. It was announced that the Royal Rumble match, as I said, is a 40-man match. John Cena has claimed his spot, and apparently all members of the new Nexus has claimed their spot, at least at the beginning of the show, leading to the John Cena CM Punk match at the end, where no one from this new Nexus was allowed to come out because, as ordered to the anonymous general manager, if any of them were to show up during that match, or at least interfere, they would be removed from the Royal Rumble match, which ended up seeing this big guy make his WWE debut or something. He attacked CM Punk just long enough to get John Cena disqualified. Then he attacked Cena a lot harder, and just that big boot he gave Punk. So it was clearly intentional. CM Punk said something about making himself a sacrifice, as he's, a lot of people's eyes, is viewing himself as more of a, not necessarily a Messiah character, but more of just a Jesus character in general. I'm sure there's a lot of Christians out there right now who's not really happy with him. I just try to look past it. As you all know, CM Punk is my favorite wrestler, but I am also a Christian, so it's mixed emotions for me, but I'm getting beside the point. Yeah, so this new guy joined Nexus, but when he attacked Cena, it was before he joined. I don't know. The thing that throws me most off guard wasn't Nexus designed as a group where the NXT people join, from different seasons? That's how everyone was ahead of time. Of course, John Cena was once a member. That was just storyline, obviously. And then now CM Punk's the leader, but at the same time, CM Punk was a pro in the original NXT season. So who is this guy? I haven't really done much research, to be honest. Kind of reminds me of the bodyguard of Tyson Kidd, who just kind of disappeared. But the Rumble should be exciting. Wade Barrett has started a new group known as Corre. Himself, Ezekiel Jackson, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater over on SmackDown. They're, it's just SmackDown's version of Nexus. And now they're taking over. Theodore Long was supposedly attacked tonight on SmackDown. Who did that? Well, I'm sure we all have our assumptions. But, I don't know, it's just some more kind of lame SmackDown writing. I'm curious to see how Corre will do, as Justin Gabriel actually had a win over Edge, thanks to help from Ezekiel Jackson tonight. But we'll see what happens. TNA is still fighting for ratings too. They have a new day. Like I said before, I'm thinking Sting and Kevin Nash are in charge of this, and Amazing Red's brother Crimson is the one, like the abyss of this, who's initiating everything. Leading to February 3rd, luckily, we won't have to wait as long as when Immortal was revealed for Bound for Glory. Interesting points in wrestling right now. I guarantee things will get even more exciting, though, once the Royal Rumble comes, the 30th of January. But until then, I'll be with you again soon. Thanks for tuning in. I'm John. Have a good one.